Hi, in this video, this is a little extra video. There isn't a happy face in your pattern for this. I'm just going to talk about making the center of your bag. The center of your bag can be made with two different fabrics. It can be made with one fabric for the inside and for the outside and the inside, or you can have a variety of combinations. What I'm going to show you right now is one fabric for the inside, one fabric for the outside, and a different fabric for your inside pocket. Now in this bag right here, I've got one fabric on the outside, one fabric for the pockets and the inside, and that same fabric is carried through to the top binding. So you can have fun with this pattern and do whatever you want. So to make this bag body, you're going to cut two pieces of fabric and two pieces of Inner Form Plus. Now these two pieces are much smaller than your bag body, but we're using them just because they fit into the video a little bit better. These pieces will be like that to form your bag body. So what you're going to do is cut your two pieces of fabric and two pieces of Inner Form Plus, and you're going to fuse your fabric to each piece. When you do that, you want to make sure that you've covered your ironing board with a piece of Teflon sheeting. You're going to have your fabric on top. Iron it on. That way your interfacing won't stick to your ironing board cover. Once you've fused fabric to both pieces, then you're going to take these two pieces and fuse them to each other like that. The next step is to draw lines. You're going to draw a center line, and then you're going to draw lines an inch away from that center line. Again, this is much smaller, so the pattern will tell you how many lines to draw. You will then stitch on those inch lines. Do not stitch on the center line. Stitch on the inch lines, and then go back and stitch in between the inch lines. You also want to stitch a ½ inch away from the center line or away from this inside line right here. So you want to have a stitch down here. You do not want to stitch on that center line yet. The next step is you will make your inside pocket. And your inside pocket is just fabric so that we don't add a lot of bulk to the bag, a lot of heaviness to the bag. So you'll take your two pieces of fabric and you'll sew them together, turn it right side out. You do not have to sew the side edges. And then just stitch across the top to give the top of the pocket a little bit of extra security. You'll place your pocket on the back of the bag. Now notice how I have chalk lines, on the inside of the bag. Notice how I have chalk lines across the center of the pocket and across the center of the inside of the bag body. You're going to match those two, pin it on. Now you want to pin across here and across here like this, because you're going to stitch across those pins from the front side. So you're going to pin there, make sure your edges meet. You're going to pin here and here. You're also going to draw two lines, one across here and one across here. You're going to do some stitching on those, and I will show you that in the next video. The stitching line I want to show you in this video is you're going to flip this to the front. And now you're going to finally stitch on that last center line. Once you've done that, what will happen is your pockets on the inside will be split in two, so you'll have 4 nice large pockets on the inside of the bag. So you have to wait until the very end to stitch that center line. In subsequent videos, I'll show you how to do the sides and the handles and other things. That's it.